I'm going to be talking today to Maggie Federico, who's one of my previous clients who has recovered from 18 years of chronic fatigue, as well as lots of other things. And she has very generously given up her time to explain her thoughts on my process of compassionate self-healing. Hi Maggie, do you think you can maybe begin by first explaining what physical ailments you were suffering with when we started working together?
Okay, I came to Amy because I've been suffering from chronic fatigue for 18 years. So it started when I was 60 and I'm now 78, so it's a long time. So that basically entailed not being able to do any physical activity at all and not being able to lead a social life because I never knew when I would be feeling okay and not. Then gradually, during those 18 years, other symptoms appeared out of the blue. So food intolerances, which got increasingly worse and more numerous, and rosacea and very dry skin. There were other things as well, but those were the main ones.
And you had quite a lot of food intolerances, didn't you?
I had lots. I live in Italy, so the land of fruit and vegetables. I could eat very few vegetables and apples, baked apples basically. So I lost a lot of weight. Yeah.
And what did progress look like to you? Because everyone's healing journey is different. So what were the first signs of progress for you?
It was a very gradual process. I think it was more confidence in myself, less introspection and sort of a willingness to make plans and sort of ignore the illness in a way. That's very difficult, but when life has been dominated by an illness for 20 years, to suddenly say, okay, I'm going to stop thinking about it and try and get back to leading a normal life, that for me was quite revolutionary. I never expected to get to that point.
And how would you feel after you left our sessions?
After certain sessions, I felt really excited. And I felt myself that we'd really got to some basic understanding of what the problem was. And I think the problem was an inability to express emotions, basically. I'd been taught to sort of keep everything inside and not say what I thought. So I started putting that in practice in my normal everyday life with my family, which was quite quite revolutionary, really.
So are there any unexpected benefits from the process that you didn't foresee that maybe aren't linked to your physical ailments that you've noticed in yourself since we've done the work together?
I think in the relationship with my family and with my kids, there's been a change. I was tending to be apologetic and sort of feel guilty about my illness, whereas now I know that it's nothing to do with me, that it's something that happened, and that I'm much more explicit. And so therefore, if they suggest something or say something which annoys me, I say, I defend my boundaries and I make my point, and I don't get upset about that.
And that was something in the past you'd get upset about?
Extremely. I'd be thinking, overthinking, should I have said that or should I have done that? And why don't they understand? And let me try and convince them, basically driving them nuts, sort of just leave them leave them alone. But I'm much more definite, and they like that a lot. I can see that they like that.
And so how does your life look different now?
Well, the easiest one to describe is the fact that I'm freer. I can make plans and I can go out with my friends. I can do things that normal people do. So that is a big novelty for me. I can trust myself. I used to be scared about making plans because I never knew whether I could stick to them or not. People have started inviting me more because they know that I can come and they can't believe it when I say, yes, I'll be there. So that's big change.
And you can eat vegetables now?
I can eat vegetables, I can eat fruit, I can eat just about everything, yeah. Which is a big difference, especially living where I live, whereas the fruit and the veggies are so good.
And are there any other thoughts about the process and how it's affected you?
Well, it's affected me also that I've got to know myself better. I'm more at ease with myself because I understand myself better. You might think that's a bit late to discover who you are, but it's never too late. And I'm really thrilled about that because I discovered a whole lot of things in my past which I really hadn't appreciated or understood at all. And my relationship with my siblings, that's changed too. And I've tried to, teach them as well what I've learned because we have the same background. I think it's been very interesting. I've been fascinated by the whole process.
Thank you so much, Maggie, for talking to me today.